we must understand the danger of comparing ourselves to others is significant. It's easy to fall into the trap of measuring our spiritual or moral worth by comparing ourselves to those around us. On the surface, this may seem harmless, but in reality, it can be spiritually damaging for several reasons. When we compare ourselves to others and see ourselves as better because we think we are living more righteously, we can easily develop a sense of self-righteousness. This attitude overlooks the fact that all have sinned and fall short of God's glory. Romans chapter 3, verse 23. Jesus warns about the dangers of this mindset, especially in the parable of the Pharisee and the tax collector. Luke chapter 18, verse 9 through 14. Where the Pharisee prides himself on being better than others, while the tax collector humbly acknowledges his sin before God. Another reason why comparing ourselves to others is not a good idea: ignoring God's perfect standard. By comparing ourselves to others, we set a human standard of righteousness instead of aligning with God's perfect standard. God's standard is not based on how we measure up to others, but on His holiness, which is far beyond human comparison. No matter how righteous we may appear in comparison to others, we still fall short of God's holiness and need His grace, which brings us back to Isaiah chapter 64, verse 6. As we continue down this path, there are even more reasons why we should never compare ourselves to others. Spiritual complacency. When we focus on how good we are relative to others, we may become complacent in our own spiritual growth.